Hello, Whitney George here, Product Documentation Specialist for Aperio. In this video, you will see an overview of the newly available QA automation feature in CMC. QA automation allows you to define your test cases in CMC, but invoke automated execution of them using an external test automation tool like Selenium or Tosca. I'll show you the three-step process for configuring QA automation in CMC. Step 1 is to configure the automation suite's URL on the test suite's product. Step 2 is to select and execute the test suite with test cases in CMC. And in step 3, the automation tool runs the test cases and writes test results back to CMC through the API. Before jumping into a product in CMC, let's take a quick, high-level look at how QA automation works in CMC. Test suites and test cases are created in CMC and mirror the test cases that you have automated in the automation tool. CMC calls out to the automation suite to execute the test cases in the test suite. The automation suite runs the automated tests and writes test results back to CMC. It's a simple concept that can streamline the test process substantially. Let's see this in action in CMC. In this product, which is the WG Sales and Service app, I've automated the test cases in a functional test suite using the external automation tool. First, I need to configure the product to call the automation tool. I will enter the automation tool's URL in the product's URL to trigger automated tests field. Now we can execute the test suite that's been automated in our automation tool. I'll be testing test cases in TS24, which is a functional test suite for accounts and opportunities. There are multiple test cases in this test suite, and you can see that they are all active but untested. I can execute an individual test case, but I'm going to execute all of the test cases in this test suite by clicking the Execute All Tests button. CMC is now calling the URL we configured earlier on the product and passing all of the test cases on this test suite to be tested by the automation tool. Once the tool completes the tests, it will create test results on these test cases using the CMC API. I'll be right back to show you the test results automatically generated by this test. We're back to review the test results on the test cases in this test suite. The automation test status field shows that the execution is completed, and we can now see the updated current test result status for each test case that was run. 3 of the test cases in this test suite passed, and 2 failed. An issue can be logged on the failed test cases so the dev team can investigate. Then the automated testing process can be repeated until all test cases have a passed test result status. That completes the QA automation process. See the asset library for examples of how to connect CMC with your QA automation tool and automated tests. If you have general questions about test objects in CMC, check out our Test Suites in CMC overview video. If you have additional questions about QA automation in CMC or any part of the testing process, feel free to reach out to us on the CMC chatter group. Thanks for watching this video today on using the QA automation feature in CMC.